Hey guys! Okay, so there was a request for me to do a video on how to add volume to your hair. So basically I showed you how I blow dry my hair to get volume with a paddle brush because I don't really like doing the whole round brush thing. It's too tedious and takes longer and I don't have really the time too much. So I showed you how to do it quickly with a paddle brush and what products I use to get volume in my hair. And also tricks with, after you blow dry, how to maintain and keep that volume. Alright, here you go guys. Alright, first I put in Love, Peace, and Planet Let It Be Cherry Almond Leave-In Conditioner by Tony & Guy, and then Paul Mitchell's Thicken Up, which is a styling liquid. You can also use Paul Mitchell's Extra Body Mousse, but I put a couple pumps in my hand and I'm focusing near the top part of my head and the crown area around my bangs, and then I'm grabbing another pump worth and then focusing it on the back of my head and the crown area again. You really want to focus on that crown area because that's where mostly a lot of people want to see volume, is the crown area. And the best part about this stuff is you really won't get oily if you overuse it, but your hair might be stiff. Then I'm using Bedhead Small Talk, which is a thickifier, enegizer, and styler. And we're going to apply just a little bit because it's a heavy, thick product. We're going to apply that to the rest of the hair that we didn't get with the Paul Mitchell Thicken Up. And then whatever's left on my hands, I'm just applying at the roots of my hair too. And this stuff smells absolutely amazing. So I'm taking my paddle brush and I am evenly distributing the product throughout my hair by brushing my hair. And I'm going to take my little drugstore travel blow dryer that I love because it doesn't weigh that much. And I'm just going back and forth with my bangs and kind of leafing through and then just going back and forth again. And always making sure that I'm kind of aiming up with the blow dryer. As you see, I'm doing that with my top layer on my lighter side of my head. And then I'm doing this technique this is called round wrapping. It's very popular to get volume to your hair, and what you do here is you comb the hair. You take section by section, you comb the hair all the way to one side, and you basically will end up going around the whole part of your head. So now I'm combing all of it forward and having the blow dryer follow my brush, and then I am going to start brushing it over to the other side of my head. And this really adds volume because you're pushing the hair all around your head, so it helps boost that volume. And then you just push it back and you already see volume is appearing, especially near my bang area. And I'm just kind of finger combing my hair to get it a little bit more dry, and then brushing out any tangles because you will get tangles. And when you're leafing through your hair like that, at the roots, make sure you're aiming up and brushing upward to help get volume right there, especially in the crown. And then another easy popular trick is just blow drying your hair upside down. This I tell people to do all the time when I was working in a salon and they ask how do they get volume, I just tell them blow dry your hair upside down. Use great volume products and blow dry your hair upside down. It's the easiest, it doesn't hurt your arms as much, and this is the most effective. As you see, I look like an 80s rock star. Well, not a complete 80s rock star. Now I'm just kind of like smoothing it out a bit. And my hair looks very like a poof ball whenever I'm done blow drying my hair, which I absolutely hate that. I don't like looking like a poof ball. So there's oily products that you can put in your hair, like Morraccan Oil, which is a classic, or you can use Paul Mitchell Smoothing Gloss Drop. You're looking for those frizz-free polishes, a polish styling. And you're just going to use a very little bit like that. I used Morraccan Oil. I'm going to put it all over my hands and just focus on the ends of my hair. You don't want to pat it down on top of your head because it'll make you just look completely oily. As you see, helped a little bit. And I'm just fighting with my hair here in front of you guys. And then I'm going to just kind of blow dry and try and smoothen it out with a blow dryer before I decide if I need my smoothing iron. And I want my smoothing iron, so I'm using my Paul Mitchell Pro Tools 2.5 and grabbing a clip, and I'm clipping my hair half up, half down. I'm only going to do 2 big sections because I don't want to split up into a lot of sections because I'm not trying to get super sleek, smooth hair. I want to maintain that volume, so I'm using a low heat on it. I'm using 320, I'm not using the highest. And I'm not going near my root, really. Well, near my face I am kind of, but as you see here, I'm going from the mid shaft down to help smoothen out, like the mid shaft to my roots, to help smoothen out the hair there and not make it look like it was just blow dried and it was smooth out. And by avoiding the roots, this helps maintain that volume that you put in when you were blow drying your hair, so you don't get rid of that volume. And by taking bigger sections, it really also helps with keeping that volume because you're not going for I just flat ironed my hair. You're trying to go for I blow dried my hair and it looks awesome. And I keep volume in my hair. What now? What are you gonna do? Yeah. So I hope you guys found this very helpful, and if you have any questions or if you have any questions about other products that I know of and stuff like that, just comment down below, and please don't forget to hit the like button. And I'm not actually done. There is another trick also, which is that back combing in the crown area, but I don't do it too often. You can always do that to add volume there. But yeah, if you guys like this, please hit the like button and please subscribe, and I hope you have a great day, guys. Alright, bye.